Quick shout out to my patrons. Without you guys, this wouldn't be possible, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey y'all, it's Kate from Letter Apothecary. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So coming up in June, we've got the Self-Space Readathon. It's the Magical Creatures Readathon from June 1st to the 30th. We have a readathon twice a year. This one is going to be super, super, super low-key. It's a bingo board of, I think, 9 pieces. And so today I'm just going to go through all of the prompts and then go through my short TBR for which ones fit those prompts. So keep in mind this is a magical creatures themed. We've got, our prompts are dragon, read a book with fire on the cover and or in the title. Cerebrus, read a book that is part of a trilogy. Cyclops, read a standalone novel. Unicorn, read a book that features a healer, doctor, etc. Hydra, read a book with a snake on the cover. Kraken, read an intimidating book, which can be either size or subject matter or author, whatever you find intimidating in a book. Leprechaun, read a book less than 300 pages. Chimera, read a genre blending book like a fantasy romance, science horror, fantasy sci-fi, anything that kind of mixes 2 different genres together into one book. And Direwolf, read a book that has multiple point of views. So my tentative TBR fitting these prompts. Now I may read more, I may read less. I took what was already my June TBR, plus a couple books that I know I'm behind on, and found a few that fit these prompts. And then if I finish all of these, or I find other books, I am reading other books that I find fit other prompts, I will slide them into my reading in June to match. So my tentative TBR includes the Moomin books for our Leprechaun prompt. So these are a set of children's books that are very, very popular in Finland. This is my patron pick of the month for June, picked by none other than Stacy. And I will be buddy reading these with Stacy and Anika. And I'm so excited. These have been staring at me since Stacy sent me them from Finland. And I can't wait to finally get into the Moomin world. Now for Direwolf, I have the Holy Grail War, which is written by my friend Armin, who I've met on several different Discords. And he tells me that this will fit the Direwolf prompt because there's multiple point of views. So I'm trusting the author on this one. Cerebrus is, I've got 9th Reign, the first book in that. Assuming that I don't get to it in May. If I get to it in May, then we'll just substitute book 2 in that trilogy because Cerebrus is just read a part of a trilogy, it doesn't have to be the first book. Cyclops, this one is going to be my bibliotherapy book for June, which is Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. I read this book many, many years ago and I absolutely love it. I love John Steinbeck, so I can't wait to get back to this. And then the last 2, I have question marks next to because I think they fit. They might fit based on very little of what I know of them, but they might not also fit. So they're tentative, very loose question marks. For Unicorn, we have Lancelot, and I put this here because in Lancelot, we have to have Merlin. And Merlin is a magician, and a lot of times magicians have healing powers, and they help heal, especially warriors. And so I'm hoping maybe we have at least one scene with that. We'll see. If we don't, then I'll take it out and we'll just have a fun read of Lancelot. And also, so the same thing goes for Chimera, which I have Faulkner by Mary Shelley in here, and I'm told this is kind of a romance horror book, kind of, is what I got from the very short summary. If it turns out to be really more just one genre, then of course I will have a fun Mary Shelley read and we'll take it out of the prompts. So that's my tentative TBR for the Shelf Space Magical Creatures Readathon. Let me know in the comments below if you're planning on participating, what book you're looking forward to reading the most in June and which prompt that's going to fit. As always, my Patreon and my Discord information will be in the description below. There's no pressure to join either, but we have a ton of fun at both. Keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back. Bye.